Of course, I had 270 in total on flash for an hour the other day.
Ready?
Yeah, it's on flash board. Do I have one that would not this problem?
Yes.
Okay, you ready, Paul?
Mhm.
I'd like to call the meeting to order for April 11, 2023. Please rise for my next silence. Thank you. Please join in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Thank you. Roll call.
Trustee Schultz.
Here.
Trustee Hunter.
Here.
Trustee Good.
We didn't have any minutes to approve. right?
No.
This
I will try to have those to you before next meeting so you can approve them then.
I will make a motion to pay our expenditures. Do I have a second?
Second that.
Roll call.
Trustee Sheets.
Yes.
Trustee Hunter.
Yes.
Trustee Good.
Yes. And visitors, is Hannah on?
Yes.
Hi, Hannah. Thanks for being here.
Hi there. Thanks for having me. Hope you guys all had a happy Easter.
Thank you. Okay, we'll go on to department reports. Deputy Hamilton.
Yeah, good evening. Last 2 weeks, there was 145 total calls of service. 9 reports were made and 1 ticket was issued. Out of those calls of service, there's no burglaries or B&Es reported. 1 theft, and they already have suspects. 1 court without investigation. 13 accidents were responded to. 7 suspicious persons or vehicles. 9 alarm drops. 16 traffic stops were made, and 2 disabled vehicles. And I'm still working on Lambert Road between 62 and 65 with the speed trap. And do a little, got their paving at this next 2 weeks, so I gotta wait a couple weeks so I put it out there, so it's not in their way.
Okay.
So.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, road department, Robert.
Just a reminder, or the spring cleanup is April 28th and 29th. I don't have any updates on the electronics recycling.
We said we were gonna wait.
Problem.
Do you want to give your update now for
I can
the
do
shred?
that. Andrew Boker got back with me. There's 2 companies, Ohio Mobile Shredding and Shred It Company. Shred It Company only does Saturday only. And from what he told me, a 4-hour increment costs about $1,000 plus recycling fees.
Another reminder, the Earth Aid Urban Garden Grant. I will be going down the 21st to pick up the materials that Bill Dawson applied for. I still need to check with him to see what I am picking up. And also Bill is planning a volunteer work day, May 10th. Mark your calendars and plan to help or just stop and say hello and take a walk through the cemetery. We began our first round of mowing the cemeteries. We are slowly switching over from winter to summer operations. I think we're probably safe to put the snow plows and salt spreaders away at this point, but you never know. I got with Harrisburg and got them their portion of the signs through the sign grant. I'm gonna deliver their sign posts Thursday afternoon. I found out, I got an email back in September that the installation deadline was June 29th of 2024. And the latest email they sent me was June 29th, 2023. So seeing as how I just got their material to them, they offered you could sign up for a 1-year extension. So I went ahead and signed up for that and haven't heard back if hopefully we get it, because that'd give a lot more time to put up all some signs. Other than that, we've had one burial.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Chief Whiting, Fire Department?
Yeah, I'm still trying to track down the SAM stuff. They've changed the whole sam.gov, and it's really a challenge with sam.gov. I'm trying to get a hold of Chief Taylor to figure how he did that, because a lot of times you have to have it in your name. So I'm trying to track him down on that, because I recently updated because I have to have one personally. So trying to figure out how to get that into our township name and do that. We have firefighter Sanchez attending the ESO conference this week. That's that computer program that we have for staffing and everything. Our new.
When Joe Benson went with.
Yes,
Okay.
yep. He's actually rooming with a bunch of guys from Jackson, which helped reduce our cost, which was nice. They were nice enough to help share that. Our new medics and buyers for some brake issues, having to replace a couple of sections of fire hose due to some damage there to that. They couldn't be repaired. And then we're planning a smoke alarm install for this community. And then anybody in the community that needs smoke alarms, we're still getting some calls for that. We were just down and installed a couple last night, and that's about it.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, old business. Okay, at the last meeting, Holly just said you wouldn't certify that resolution 17-2023 to spend the ARPA funds in the amount of $660,782.71 for fire department salaries, because you felt it was not discussed in an open meeting. So on the advisement of the Township Legal Counsel, Pete Griggs, he said there is no problem with how we did the resolution and how it was made. He said there was no need for a discussion. A resolution was made, a use defined to spend the money. A second was made and a vote taken, and it passed. He also said the use can be changed later if it needs to be for anything else. So to certify the resolution, a motion should be made authorizing the chairperson to sign the resolution, to certify it, and note that the fiscal officer refused to sign, and it must be seconded and voted, a vote taken. So do we have a motion?
I will make a motion to authorize the chair to certify resolution 17-2023.
I'll second that.
Roll call?
Trustee Sheets?
Yes.
Trustee Hunter?
Yes.
Trustee Good. And you guys use the word motion as a resolution or a motion?
She told me to say motion.
Okay.
So that's why I did it that way.
Okay.
Okay, any other old business? Any new business? Okay, Paula?
Okay, I gave you a copy of information from worker comp on an injured worker. I forwarded you guys copies of from Sedgwick on following reports on Ohio worker compensation claim activities. Ohio, I forward you information, the 2023 Ohio Municipal Guide. You can log on it. It's like several hundred pages long, but it's there if you want to look anything up on that. The commissioners Had a rezoning hearing scheduled for today. The email came in that the Franklin County Mitigation Strategy Workshop that had previously been scheduled was canceled. Several emails from Franklin County Board of Elections talking about early voting underway for May 2nd special primary election. The county auditor's office weekly residential home sales reports. I didn't print all that out because again, it's like a zillion pages and I looked and there wasn't anything for our zip code. Bureau Workers Comp has April BWC Employer Update webinar. Burnham and Flowers, an update on their employees' contact information. An email from the Ohio Public Works Commission District 3 Policies and Criteria Review. An email on the Smart Gov training, several legislative updates, training programs from the State Township Association, the State Township Association newsletter, several emails from SWACO regarding recycling projects or programs, Ohio Deferred Compensation, just their newsletter, emergency management, where they canceled that outdoor warning siren test because of the bad weather, and quite a few emails from First Energy regarding severe weekend weather messages. So if anybody has problems with their electric, one email from the wellness coach information. That's all I have.
Do you guys want to bring up anything for speaker sheets?
No, I just wondered if, checked in about that septic tank being able to put it, our homes here.
I emailed them the day after the last meeting. Haven't heard anything back from Adrian.
Okay.
And I had just, like that week, had emailed him a couple times and heard right back from him. So I'm sure it's not the email. I sent a copy of that letter. So they're probably trying to figure out what happened.
When they sent that letter.
Yeah, that would be my guess. I don't know that, but
But that gentleman even preached to Shane, said, I know people that could get what I need.
Yeah,
So I don't care who he,
I know people downtown.
he better have a big deep pocket because there's gonna be a lot of people wanting their money back for the sewer system.
Yeah,
I just wondered, I'm just checking, and then that's your job and that's why I come up.
we're still waiting to hear back from him.
Okay. I don't worry. I'd like to hear how this is gonna go on this because.
Yeah.
Because everybody along that hill there is hooked into the system. And they're-
After the meeting, if you want to give me your name and your phone number,
Oh, okay, sure.
I'll call you.
Yeah, it's on the,
When I ever hear from him.
yeah.
yeah,
But it's nice you come to the meetings.
well, I just retired here a few years back and I got a real bad car wreck and turned right around and got COVID in the hospital and was died. And I finally, the last couple of years, got back on my feet again.
Well, it's nice to have you here tonight.
Well, thank you. It's nice coming.
Shane, do you have anything?
No, just same thing he's talking about,
Yeah, because it runs into both our yards.
yeah,
We've already got every time it rains coming down through our yards.
I mentioned that in the email I sent to him.
And I really don't want the other coming down.
yeah, don't want the sewage going through our yard, it's bad enough the rainwater. There's I don't know, I don't know if Robert can do anything about the drain that goes underneath the street and there's a big culvert. in my driveway, it's like a 5 foot round.
Were you there when we pulled that off the first time?
Yeah, it's been a few years.
It doesn't go anywhere.
It just sits there.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then all the water from the left side of the houses and the hills coming down. Now it's gotten to the point where it's just coming down in my yard and starting to wash everything in my yard out. And I'm trying to think of some way to be able to keep it from washing away my land there. I mean, any ideas you would have, I would appreciate, but I
Yeah.
mean, because I've lost probably 2 inches of that much in the last probably 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, my deck and everything, and I've got everything built up around it to keep the water from going under it. But when we get them big bad rains, they're just, it's just like an ocean coming down in the yard. Right, to come to bitch.
Hey, you're being recorded, you know.
Well,
All right, well, anybody have anything else? I would make a motion to adjourn. We have a second?
5640.
Roll call?
Trustee Sheets,
Yes.
trustee Hunter,
Yes.
trustee Good.
Yes.